Hey, Digger Posada Ranch Posada LLC. Today's date's May 12th, 2025, and we are in the RV. All I'm doing is, see this fan here. It's not working. It's missing a fuse, but even when it had the fuse, it wasn't working. It wasn't turning on or doing anything. So today's project is replacing it. So we have the replacement right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. It's just a little warm and windy, but we're going to go ahead and do that replacement here real quick. I need to go on the roof and remove some of the caulking around the outside. So let me go up there and show you guys that. And I got to turn the power off on the RV before. So you can see it's the power's on. And the only reason it's on is because it is connected. And it's connected because we keep a radio on to keep the pack rats out. So pack rats got into it last year and destroyed the transmission. It was an expensive fix, but you guys can see there's a cable that comes out and it's plugged in. So but I'll do that afterwards. I just gotta go up there first and get all this caulking removed. Let me show you guys where it's at up here. So it's right there. So I gotta remove all that caulking. So let me get started on that and I'll get back with you guys. All right, I removed all the screws from the top of, and then these here. Let's see this one. Has been in there for a while, so I don't know if I gotta take. Ah, shoot, it just broke. Damn it. Alright, well, hopefully the other one. Alright, let me go up top and remove this because, yeah, see, I broke this here, which sucks. Hopefully it wasn't planning on reusing this. This one came with one. I just don't know if it's gonna be too big. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of big. I might have to. I have to cut it to make it fit. Look how big this is compared to this one here. See, it's yeah. So we'll see though. Let me go upstairs, remove the top one, and then hopefully this will come out easier. Freaking hate that happens, but oh, it happens. And I think I know how I might have to cut that, but we'll see. Now, real quick before I actually go and remove the stuff from upstairs, let me upstairs from the spirit. Let me unplug it. Now, just gets unplugged doesn't mean that the power on it is off. There's a switch in here that turns on automatically. The power stuff when you plug it in. See the coach battery light still on, so then if you all right, now it's off, so we should be good to go. So most of the putty and the screws are all removed. Let's see if I can just hopefully get in here and pop this out. It's gonna be a little hard. It looks like everything else was easy, but this part here, we'll see. That's what I'm just going to go all the way around it like that, see if I can't get it to unglue or unstick. I don't know. It's been on here probably for 10 years, so it's probably a little bit hard to get it off. So let me do this and then I'll get back with you guys. Alright, it seems as I'm doing this more and more, it wants to come out. So there we go. Yep, there it is. Alright, so this is out. There's two wires here. Everything's connected a little odd here. So let's see this. So we have these gray wires that go with the red. And then we have these white wires that go with the white. So the only good thing about videotaping this is that I can see all that and know what goes what whenever I have to redo it. So right here. And then the good thing is I'll end up testing it before I actually put the screws and everything back in here, just to make sure everything works properly. Let me go back down there and mark off, or let me remove this here. Alright. I'm gonna go down there and let's put the new one of these in there and mark it off, see where I need to cut it to get it to stay. So let me do that and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, let me show you guys how I'm gonna do this. So this one here, let me measure the sides of it here. So it looks like it's about I'm trying to get 3 inches and just shy of a quarter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this one here and without breaking it, I'll grab my marker. So I come up 3 inches and just shy of a quarter on it. So let me, or 3/4, I mean, so it'll be right there. Alright, coming out. Looks like it is, but maybe I gotta use the other side. I just don't like the other side because it's gonna be too thick and harder to calculate where my cut's gonna be. But so I have one there. I'm gonna put another one on the other end over here. And then I'll have my square. Oops, sorry. Just hit you guys with square. So I have my square here. Let me go a little closer to the edge. I don't know how much this is coming out on camera, but looks like it's somewhat aligned there, so I can go straight through. And the good thing is, since nope, never mind, it's crooked on the other side. So I have my line there. You can see. So let me do that for the other 3 sides, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right, so I have my line marked all the way around, and one thing I can think of to cut it would be my angle grinder here. So we're gonna do that. I think of a safe way to do this, but I'm sure there is. I can probably figure out a way to clip it on there so that it'll make it like this. Put a clip on it. Let me actually let me do that. You know what I'm saying? Just so, do I have any clamps? Clamps. I do have a clamp here. So let me clamp this on just so that way I can be a little bit safe, you know? Not like 100% safe, but it's better than nothing, huh? All right. And yeah, the best way I can think of doing this is angle grinder. So I'm sure there's probably an easier, better way, but this is the way I'm going to do it. All right, there's my first cut. I was just kind of going to show you guys how that's done. Let me finish up and I'll get back with you guys. All right, so I got it all cut, but now I'm like, I don't want to say sharp edges, but there's some plastic that's kind of like sticking out. And I don't know if you guys could see that there. So obviously, gotta get that to you guys now. So if I don't break this damn thing. I'm just pulling it down. All right, it's not perfect, but it's definitely a lot better. A little bit smoother. Oh, this corner here could use a little bit more help on it, but we'll see. So as long as everything works on it, we should be fine. So let me get back into the RV and see if this is gonna fit in. I mean, it should fit. I don't see why it wouldn't, but yeah, let's go do this. All right, now that I have it up here, the new one. Let's see if we can't wire this. So it was red with gray on both ends. This here says the red's a positive. Nutrition, so I'm just kind of taking shots in the dark here. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the hole here, just like so. Go downstairs and test it out. We actually start like screwing all this stuff. Aligned too well, so I might have to drill new holes on this thing. Like, I hate when I have to drill. Yep, definitely have to drill new holes on it all. Alright, let's go downstairs, see if it works. Alright, just turned the power on the RV, but lights on there are blinking, so that's good. Let's see. Alright, so it's opening. Now let's see if we can go. Alright. And that's just with the power on. It's not plugged in, so that's good. Let's see. So I turn it off, but the fan's still going. That's not good. Okay, there it goes. So now, all right, so it works. So sweet. I'm gonna turn the power back off and then figure out how to put the wire in there and go from there. All right, so I was able to get this one in without having to drill any new holes, so that's good. But it's in there. I just have to go up and drill new holes for the top, and should be good to go. It even comes with a remote. See that there? Let me just get that. All right, I got the remote here. Let's see if it works. All right, so I turned on when I hit power. Let's see, up. All right, yeah, it's going up. Is there a way to stop it though? Let's see. Have it going down there. Once there's a way to stop it so it doesn't like go down all the way or up all the way. Let's see. All right, so I hit down again and then. All right, now. It's not. Oh, there we go. So the remote tells you, like, I don't know if it's the speed. Yeah, 40%, 50, 60. 90, and they tell you whether it's sucking air in or out. Right now it's Let's bring in air in, it says. Let's see. Can't really feel too much of it, but let's stop it and see if I go to out, how it does. Let's see, out. It's not doing anything on out. Let's see. There we go. I hit it out there. Oh, wait. Out and then, yeah, see, so now it shows out and then, so you got to hit plus or minus. It's nice to even tell you the temperature. It's 92 degrees, which, let's see how accurate it is with this here. Now this has 101 here, 97 outside, but who knows? But this does have airflow going through it, so yeah, look at that. So, all right, and right there it's supposed to be sucking air out, so even here it tells you out or in, and I'm guessing you could probably, I don't know, it's got a rain sensor, but all right, so all I gotta do now is drill new holes on top, pick up in here, got a vacuum in here, I made a freaking mess, but I like that it just runs off the regular battery, because when we go on our trip here next, a week from today actually, we got Tom and his dog gonna be back here, so they can at least be back here, and hopefully this will give them some air, but we'll see. But yeah, all right, so let me close it. Let me go down all the way, and then we should be good to go. So let me go, actually I'm gonna order some caulking first, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I just ordered the caulking. I actually ordered a dash cam for the RV, so we can have a dash cam. And Buff actually made a good point that there's nothing on the outside covering this. So there's this extra screen here. So I wonder that will go on the outside there. So I'm gonna go check, and then we'll go from there. But it's oh darn it, that sucks. I was hoping I could turn the power off on the fan here, but it won't let me because it'll want to shut off. But I need the open to see if this goes on it or not. So all right, let me go out there and check. All right, to do this motor mount being here, obviously this doesn't go here, so I guess it's just open. I guess it's just that indoor screen there. So that kind of, well, I guess say it blows, but that does suck. But I don't know, good to know. All right, so maybe I'm gonna probably just do the corners first. Let me see if that wasn't too big. I'm gonna have to go back downstairs and reopen it so that I don't mess it up. So let's see. Good enough. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go back into the RV. I'm gonna open it up so that I'm not scraping it, damaging it, and then I'm going to. Actually, you know what? After I do that, kind of sucked back here. It put those up first, and I'll go open it up and be able to do the rest of it. Yeah, the whole plan was to do all the corner ones first and then pre-drill out all the other holes, but this should work. Once I have this back here secured, I should be able to open this up and drill all the other holes, and then be good to go from there. So let me get these in, and then we'll go from there. All right, try out with the screws. I have it on with air sucking out because I don't want it while I was drilling the holes. Then it does, hopefully we'll just kind of push it out. But it didn't have some leftover screws. So this one had less screws in it and stuff. But other than that, I ordered the caulking. It should be in on Friday, so I'll probably do that Saturday because I work Friday evening. So I'll do that Saturday when I wake up. So I'll do the caulking, let the caulking dry, and then I'll end up putting tape on it like that one there has. I think that one, yeah, that one there has tape too. So the tape just an extra protector to make sure that it doesn't leak and stuff. But yeah, so Friday we'll finish this up, and then hopefully we should be good to go. All right, so my RV seal got here. It's only Thursday. I got here yesterday, but it got here really late. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the seal on the top of the RV window, and then I'll let it dry today and tomorrow, and then on Saturday I'll go ahead and I'll put that tape on it. So let's get that done real quick. All right, so I have all the silicone around it. So now we'll just let it dry. Like I said, on Saturday I'm gonna end up putting tape here, and I'll probably do that edge there too. It looks a little messed up, but yeah. So yeah, I'll be back with you guys on Saturday then. But since I did this here, the wife asked me to fix this here. See how it's kind of falling off, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Hope it won't take too long. All right, just kind of show you. These are the first, well, these are the original screws in there. This is the ones I used to try to fix it. So they're about this, maybe a little bit shorter, about the same. So these are the ones I'm going to use this time to fix them. So a little bit longer. These are 1.5 inches. So hopefully these will work. All right, so I have that one in, this one in, that one in, and I have that one pre-drilled. And then I want to say the last one's going to be down here, but it's a little dark. I think that's a hole I pre-drilled in there myself also. Or not pre-drilled, but when I try to do my own fix on it. So let me, I don't bring my tripod in. I'm out here by myself. So let me see if I can. So this I'll just... All right, there we go. And now let's... I'm gonna need a light for this bottom one, so let me see what I can do. All right, I had to use my flashlight or my flashlight on my phone, so I got it, but it's on there, so it's fixed. So now hopefully it won't give us any issues. And I wonder, since I'm in here and I'm fixing things, I think I might as well keep the refrigerator open, or else it gets really moldy and dirty in there. But see this panel here? Yeah, I think we might end up doing this panel here. Let me pull this out. All right, so as you can see, I got it fixed. Woo-hoo. So I used this tool here, my nail gun. So this I got at Home Depot, the used tools. You know how they do the tool rentals and they sell them afterwards. So yeah, so I got that. I brought in the Dyson so I can vacuum in here. Just got to fix this. I tried, but it was too strong. It was going all the way through. So I got some nails, so I'm just gonna grab a hammer and nail it through and do that. And then hopefully we'll just wait for the caulking to dry. We'll do that on Saturday, and we should be ready to go for our trip. All right, let me show you. These are the ones I'm using. They're 5/8. They're really tiny. And I was worried. See, it's working there. Got one in there, one there, and then one back there. I'm gonna put one more right here. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of pushing it into the foam to hold it, because I was trying to hold it and hammer it, but then it was hitting my neck, or I was hitting my fingers, and then I'm just, bam, there it is, and it's in there. So, and this is here just so when people walk in, they don't hit their heads on this. But yeah, so all that's left is the tape up there. I got to put a camera on the windshield, but that's gonna be a whole separate video. That'll be a part of our trip that we're getting ready to take. But other than that, I'm pretty much done. All right, so it's Saturday, and yeah, this is pretty dry. So we're gonna put our tape on here now. Yeah, measure it out and cut it to make sure that it's a good size. I should get scissors for this, but that's all I have. I just gotta be careful how I cut it. I gotta peel it too. It's got a plastic protector thing on it. Come on. I gotta be careful with this one because once you put it down, that's it. It is down. Now I got to overlap it, get part of it on the window itself, on the plastic frame, and then part of it on the RV. And hopefully this will protect against any leaks. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it back here. Let me see. Gotta put a nice little overlap on it. So once we get this done, I'm pretty much done with everything up here on the RV. I'm still gonna do the front of it there, like I said I was. Right, so just like that. All right, so let me finish this up and I'll show you guys once I'm done. All right, so I'm doing the top of the RV and I'm like, let me show you guys. I'm gonna do this here. Just because it's such a long trip and I want to take all the plastic off at once. I probably should take the plastic off before I start recording. But anyways, so just gonna take a little bit off, just like so. Secure back there, put it on here. Cause you gotta be careful with this once you put it down. That's it. There's no removing it, you know. And then just kind of pull. And then just like so. So let me finish this up because where I set the camera up, it's in the way. And then we should be done. All right, so I got it done. They're all, I don't know, this tape's actually not staying down like it's supposed to, but we'll see. But yeah, it's all done. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.